Welcome back, friends. Let's look into another problem of the power. So a car of 1250 kg accelerates uniformly from rest to the 30 meters per second in 4 seconds on a horizontal surface with no friction. What must be the average power output of the motor? So mass of the car is given to us 1250 kgs, and then it starts from the rest condition. So I can say V initial value is equal to 0 and V final velocity is equal to 30 meters per second, and time given to us is in 4 seconds, and it's a frictionless surface, so there are no losses. What must be the average power output of the motor? So I wanted to find the power output. So I can look into the various formulas of the power, because it is talking about the car moving on a some kind of a horizontal surface. So I'm tempted to look into the formula for power equal to force times velocity. So but then there is a problem here. If I look into this velocity, this is not the average velocity, this is given to me as the final velocity. When we use the power formula, which is equal to force times velocity, this velocity is equal to the average velocity. We can't use the final velocity instead of the average velocity. So I'm stuck now. I can't use this formula. What can I do to solve this question? So let's try and solve it with some other method. And on top of that also, I'm not given with the force value also. So force value, again, if I wanted to find the force value, what do I need to do? Force value is equal to mass times acceleration. And well, what can I do about that now? But I can find the acceleration. So I still be able to find the force from here, but I can't use this average velocity. That's the main idea. But having said that, I can look into the first formula which we looked for the power, which is equal to force equal to energy per unit time. So if I wanted to find the energy is also equal to force times distance moved, total distance moved, that is equal to energy in terms of work, and then that is divided by time. All right, so that's the formula which I'm gonna try and use. So now I've replaced with the velocity with the distance moved divided by the time. So I have to find the distance moved in this case. So force value, how can I first of all find the force value? Because as I said previously also, force equal to mass times acceleration, and then acceleration value I need to find, mass value is given to me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write acceleration. Acceleration, can I do something with the given information? Yes. So if we look into the kinematics formulas, the students who are new to this video, they can look into my kinematics formula also. From there they can find out how we can, if the three things are given to me and I wanted to find the fourth thing, how can I find out the fourth value? So this is v initial is 0, v final is equal to 30 meters per second, and then time given to me is 4 seconds. I wanted to find the acceleration, so the acceleration formula is v final minus v initial divided v final minus v initial divided by time. So this value will be equal to 30 minus 0 divided by time equal to 4 seconds. So the acceleration value will come out to be 7.5 meters per second square. So I figured out the acceleration value. So this thing I figured out, I wanted to find the distance moved. Again, I'm going to use the kinematic formula to find the distance moved. So what do I have? I have the v initial value, which is equal to 0, v final is equal to 30 meters per second, and time is given to me 4 seconds, and acceleration, which I've already figured out, is equal to 7.5 meters per second. I can use any three of these and can find the unknown value of displacement. So I'm going to use v final square minus v initial square equal to 2a delta d. This is the formula I'm going to use. 2 times acceleration value in this case is 7.5, and delta d, which I wanted to find out, v initial value is equal to 0, and v final is 30 square, which is equal to 900, equal to 2 times 7.5 will give me 15. So this is 15 delta D, and 900 divided by 15 will be 60. So displacement came out to be 60 meters. So now I have everything. I'm going to plug the values in this. Let me change the color. In this formula, and we'll get the answer. Oops, I haven't been able to change it in this formula. So this is power equal to force value will be, mass is 1250 times acceleration value will come out to be how much? It came out to be 7.5, and displacement came out to be 60, and divided by time, which is 4 seconds. So 1250 times 60 times 7.5 divided by 4, and this came out to be power equal to 140,625 watts, which can be written as 140.625 kilowatts. And I will just tell you about what is the relation between watt and kilowatt. One kilowatt equal to 1000 watts. So hopefully you were able to understand this question. I'll see you with another question later on. Bye now.